Hey you guys, so I hope and pray you guys are having such a great day. So I wanted to get up on here and I wanted to come and share something really quick. Now look, this is a real life story. My daughter and I, we were going to the store the other day and we were going to one of my favorite stores, and on the way to the store I wound up making a wrong turn. And when I made that turn, I noticed that it had put me on a detour. Now, you know, it wasn't like an average detour. You know, sometimes you go through a detour and then boom, you make a turn or something and then you're right back where you need to be at. But this detour was really, really different. So it was almost like a square to me. So it started off like a square, like you went left and then you went another left. But what wound up happening was when you got to like that third turn or fourth turn of the square, it started to go straight and then it started to go around. And what I noticed from this detour was there was a car once we made one of those turns. Now, so you have to follow the flow of the traffic until you got to one part where it was either go straight or go left. And the traffic started to go left. And I noticed when we had got to one of the intersections, you know, the guy or the woman, whoever was driving the car, appeared to seem like they didn't know which way to go. So at that moment, you know, I got a strong impression to go ahead and to reverse and turn around, and which I did. And then when I got to going and I went and I made my next turn, I wound up, you know, getting behind another car. And so with that other car, I followed it, and then eventually, because this area, once we started to do the detours, I didn't know the area like that. So eventually, once I got that impression and I went around, I wound up getting back on the path that I did know. And I want to say this because sometimes in life that there will be detours, but those detours could be avoidable if we pay attention. Because had I not, you know, took the wrong turn and just went the normal way that I knew to go, then I would not have been on that detour. And sometimes detours delay you from what God had for you. So I wanted to get up on here and I wanted to encourage you that we have an internal GPS. The Holy Spirit is the internal GPS. The Bible says the Holy Spirit leads us and guides us into all truth, right? So if the Holy Spirit leads us and guides us into all truth and leads us, that means he's leading us directly where it is that he wants us to go, what it is that he wants to do, you know, in our lives. And so sometimes pay attention, because sometimes not paying attention will lead you on detours that God never intended you to be on. So you guys have a happy Friday and stay blessed.